Hello there. This is Adrienne Benton with Forward Movement Ministries. So glad that you are joining us today for our series, Invest Your Time Wisely. That's right. We're talking this week about how do we invest our time wisely. This is, as we mentioned before, a classic evergreen question that people are always asking. We're always asking ourselves about managing our time or the wise investments that would contribute to our overall peace and stability. And so this week we're looking at 5 ways that we can, 5 best practices that we can use, employ, consider as we look at investing our time wisely. All right, so today we're looking at way number 4. And way number 4, I love this one. That's right. Protect your peace. Now, protect your peace is one of those phrases that we hear people say quite often, right? I'm protecting my peace. But what does that really mean? What does it mean to protect your peace? Ask yourself from your self-awareness and concept, what does it mean to you to protect your peace? What does it look like for you to protect your peace on a daily basis? Well, I want to share something with you. Consider this. Protecting your peace is a conscious choice that requires self-compassion, self-awareness, boundaries, and resilience. I know you can see it there on the screen, but I'm going to read it again. Protecting your peace is a conscious choice that requires self-compassion, self-awareness, boundaries, and resilience. That means pause, reflect. Let's pick this apart and let's look at this. So protecting your peace is a conscious choice. That means you make a decision. It's intentional. You are intentionally allowing yourself to, number one, employ your self-compassion. Self-compassion means that you see yourself as valuable. Self-compassion means that you have the ability to be kind to yourself, gentle with yourself, to give yourself the opportunity to make mistakes and recover, to give yourself the ability and opportunity to be hurt and heal. Do you have compassion for yourself? There are many of us who run around and have compassion for others, right? We're always looking to see who we can rescue, and yet we fail to rescue ourselves. You need self-compassion in order to protect your peace. You need self-awareness. Self-awareness. Do you know who you are? Are you aware of those idiosyncrasies that you have? Are you aware of what makes you laugh? Are you aware of what makes you cry? Are you aware? Do you have self-awareness to be able to control and understand your own emotions? In order to protect your peace, you must have an idea. You must have an understanding of who you are. Boundaries. Ooh, this is a biggie. Boundaries. Boundaries must be in place. Boundaries, right? You can go so far, but no far. Boundaries. I can handle this, but that's not my giftedness. Boundaries. You can get this close, but don't come any closer. Boundaries. This is not good for me. I'm willing to protect my peace and stay away from that. I'm not lacking or losing anything. I'm actually giving myself an opportunity to live life on purpose by doing so. Do you have boundaries? Many of us, we experience life without peace because we don't have appropriate boundaries in place. We don't know when to not pick up the phone. We don't have appropriate boundaries in place, right? Someone will offend us and we don't say anything. We avoid, we don't like conflict as opposed to just being honest and authentic, right? Boundaries. We must have boundaries in place. And then finally, resilience. Resilience is like that rubber band, having the ability to bounce back. It's not always easy to bounce back. I know. It's not always easy to bounce back. Why? Because there were many times where the things that happen in our life, they hurt, they disappoint, and it's real. Can't just get up and and move on like nothing happened. No, but the ability to be resilient says, I see, I understand, I embrace. Yeah, it happened. But I'm not going to let it beat me down, destroy me, or lock me in place. I'm going to use this chaos, this confusion, this controversy to be the fertilizer that enables me to move forward. So you see today, as we talk about protecting our peace, the bodyguards of protecting our peace, the vital consciousness that must be in place, it requires self-compassion. Gotta love yourself, right? It requires self-awareness. You have to understand your identity, who you are, right? It requires boundaries. You have to have things in place to protect that self-compassion and that self-awareness. And you must have resilience, that hope, that desire, that will to bounce back, to get up and keep moving forward, to not quit. All right. So as always, we like application. I want to invite you, don't just click the video off and move on like, oh, okay, yeah, that was good information. But no, go ahead and take out your journal, whatever note-taking device you have. It's time to sit down and spend a few moments quietly doing some reflection, right? We're talking about protecting your peace. And so you want to ask yourself, right, how am I protecting my peace on a daily basis? Am I protecting my peace on a daily basis? And if not, why not? What do I need to put in place in order for me to be an active participant in protecting my own peace? Do I have appropriate boundaries in place? Am I self-aware of who I am? Do I have compassion for myself? And am I resilient? What are the things around me that can help me grow? Are there any things within me that need to be removed? I know a lot of questions, but questions are good because questions help us to focus, and we need focus for our lives. Also, as always, please do not keep this video to yourself. Like, share, follow, subscribe with any of our platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. And also, I invite you today to talk to somebody in your community, right? Grandmother, uncle, aunt, cousin, co-worker. Talk to them, ask them, what does it mean for you to protect your peace? Ask them if they are protecting their peace on a daily basis, right? Have this conversation. I guarantee it will develop into a conversation where you get a chance to grow. Why? Because you're being intentional with your own life. All right, there you have it. Make sure you go back and watch Invest Your Time Wisely, number 1, 2, 3. We're at number 4. We have one more to go. So be sure to engage with us for number 5. And as always, remember, you are a legacy maker. So be sure to leave an amazing legacy every single day.